Yes, I do know, and I've come to the realization that today political discussions in this country is centered around River State, especially as it concerns the appointment of the caretaker committee in River State, and also the role that is being played by the various actors. But I must say categorically, and as an introduction, that it is so sympathetic that a lot of our young men in the state are now under serious political hypnotism by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Yes, they have been so hypnotized politically that they no longer think for themselves. My colleagues, I call them colleagues, the former local government chairman or the immediate past local government chairman, because I was also local government chairman in 1991 to 1992 when Chonicom dissolved the council. Some of whom are lawyers that I know, serious lawyers, want to believe that laws can be made in retrospect, and that those laws that are made in retrospect will have application. It's very unfortunate. I am not a lawyer, but I'm educated, and I therefore do know the implication of the law. They are 23. Two of their colleagues went to court and secured a judgment that set aside the tenure of allegation law passed by the River State House of Assembly, headed by Martins Amewole. Then got a judgment, and the court set aside that law. And as I speak, that law has not been appealed by the remaining 21 local government chairmen passed. It was not appealed. Meaning that judgment, court judgment, is subsistent. They have not appealed. Rather, what they did was to go and file the leave of the court to be part of the suit. The application on the leave to be part of the suit is numbered CA 137 CA/PH/137M. I'm not a lawyer, but the truth is that M means it's miscellaneous, and that leave has not been granted by the Court of Appeal. So in the eyes of law and civilization, there are people who are outside the room, who have not been allowed to enter a room, but they are pretending to have enjoyed the happenings in the room. Martins Amewole also approach the court, apply for a leave to be part of that suit. And as I said, that application of leave to be part of it has not been granted. His own application is CA/PH/145M, all of 2024. You are out, you are out. And unfortunately, some of these immediate past council chairmen enjoy the provision of the caretaker committee chief. My local government chairman enjoyed it. So what you do now is that you play a game. When it is to your disadvantage, you want to shift the post. That is not right. It is time for Rivers elders, time for churches, time for religious leaders to pray for sanity of our sons and daughters who have been hypnotized politically. As if there's something new. The governor has not acted out of the constitution. No. Like some correspondents will say, no. The governor is operating within two laws. One, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Two, the laws made by the state. That's River State law. And River State law allows him and provided for a caretaker committee. And unfortunately, Martins Amewole was one of those who, and I repeat, who ensured that the state law has caretaker position in it. In 2018, immediately after the Supreme Court in 2014 passed a judgment to say that governors have no right to sack elected chairman. In 2018, Rivers State government came up with their local government law where they made a provision for the appointment of a caretaker committee. So you want to shift the vote, and they have caused so much problem in the state. But I must say, those of them who are saying that there's political battle, war in Rivers State, and therefore there should be a state of emergency, it's very unfortunate. That shows the level of illiteracy of that person who is calling for state of emergency. There has not been any political problem in Rivers State for now. And there's a difference for anybody who is learned, who is educated. There's a difference between a battle and a war. And so long as I'm concerned, if you cannot differentiate what a battle is and what a war is, then you are not qualified to talk about state affairs. In Nigeria today, as I speak, there are about 433 LGAs that are being run by caretaker committee in Nigeria. So what is it that is different from Rivers State? What is it? The Southeast has a total local government of 112. Of the 112, only 39 local governments are run by elected people. The Southwest has about 186 local governments. And out of the 186 local government areas in the Northwest, only 115 is being run by elected governors. The Southeast, as I speak, has about 95 local government areas. Only 82 is being run by elected governors. If you calculate it, you'll see that about 433 LGAs in Nigeria today is being run by caretaker. So what is it that is different in Rivers State? Political hypnotism. Political hypnotism. And that represents about 58.2% of the 774 local government areas in Nigeria that is being run by caretaker. And of course, the government has gone further to say that elections must be held within the next 3 months. Anambra State existed for over 10 years without elected local government. Adamawa State existed for over 10 years without elected local government chairman. So what is it? People have been turned to political zombies in this state. And this is what I'm saying, that the governor has not. He has two options of law. And if there's a conflict, it is the position of the Supreme Court to interpret. And that's why the federal government, the Attorney General of the Federation has gone to do. And the Supreme Court is yet to make pronouncement. And therefore, within the scope, political scope of the governor, what is paramount? It is the law of the state that empower them to run state local governments with caretaker committee. It's nothing new. There's nothing new. It is important to cross-check this fact, and it's important that our sons and daughters be called to order. It is important for Mr. President to know that Rivers State is very peaceful. I'm here in my office. People are going about their normal duty. There is nothing called political unrest. It is the imagination of those who are demarketing Rivers State and those who have lost public support and people support in Rivers State. Rivers State is peaceful, and above all, we are operating within the confinement of the law. And the governor has respected the presidential directive. I was there. What the president told him to do and not to do is do not dissolve the local government. And he never dissolved the local government. The local government came to a natural end. Wike is trying to shift the goalposts in the middle of the game. And we are saying that is not possible, that is not democratic, that is not natural, and above all, it is against the principle of fairness.
Okay, sir. Are you okay with that?
Well, it depends. Let me explain this. Who invites the police into the matter? Yes, the Inspector General of Police has taken responsibility that he directed the Commissioner of Police to ensure the local government are occupied by. Why are they there for? They are there to ensure peace and safety and security of the local government. And so far, I have seen the caretaker committee chairman has come up to say that they are in support of it. And again, those whom I believe that are under hypnotism, political hypnotism, I'll also come up to say they are in support of it. It will be very unfair at this point for me. And I believe very unfair to say that is not right. Of course, it is not right because you must find out who invites them. Why are they there? On whose command? But since the Inspector General of Police says he's the one, I'm sure he's operating between the orbit of the law. But if it's not, definitely we have well-meaning lawyers that will tell him you are wrong within the shortest possible time.
Okay, sir. But before still dwelling on this angle of my thought, I'm worried, like every other river citizen, the police issue a statement they don't want anybody to protest or carry placard as related to them occupying the LGS. Now, the Labour leaders also said they will uncover plan to hijack their demonstration that ought to have taken place yesterday. Now, the same yesterday, pro-Wike youths, specifically some local government chairmen, different the police instruction, came out, still occupy some of the local government headquarters in the presence of the police. Are we saying that the police is handicapped? The police do not know that this could ordinarily generate another round of crisis if the pro-scene have also come out to stage a protest as it happened yesterday.
I will tell you this. My answer is very simple and it's going to be a little bit proverbial. I say this because now I've already in my reaction said that the issues of police occupying the secretariats of the local government in Rivers State is subject to serious review. But I must say this: the governor of Rivers State, Similayo Fubara, is very educated and very intelligent. Until you interact with him and interface with him, you may not know this. Very intelligent, traditionally and within administration. The situation in Rivers State today can be likened to a situation where the same person is taking bath in a public place within the confinement of public space, but fenced. And somebody who is mad or insane comes to him, comes to the area he's taking his bath and pull his clothes, and you that is sane decide to come out naked and begin to pursue him. In the eyes of people who are watching both of you, you that is sane will be considered insane, and the man that is insane will be considered sane. This is exactly why I believe that those who are not only loyal to the governor of Rivers State, but are also defenders of truth and defenders of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and also the defenders of the law of Rivers State, have decided to remain calm. They will continue to remain calm, but will believe that God does not allow injustice to persist. We believe that if the police continue to do what they are doing, even the blind will come out unaided to say you are wrong.
Right. Thank you.